G'day guys, hope you're ready for some quick math. Today we're going to talk about how to compare rates if they're over a different quantity. So this is really important if you want to decide who's fastest between two people, what's more healthy, who makes more money, anything like this. We've got to be able to change it to the same unit of division in order to be able to compare them effectively. Okay? So for example, if we're talking about speed, who's faster, Usain Bolt or a cheetah? So we've got two different distances and two different times. So we've got to find out who's faster per 1 second. Okay, so we're kind of using the unitary method again, but we're trying to find just 1 second of time. So Usain Bolt ran 100 meters, so 100 meters in 9.58 seconds. So we can divide the distance by the time to determine his speed per second. You can actually see here that the per second, per means divide, and the seconds is on the bottom. So that's how we know that these two things are related. So the answer to this one, 100 divided by 9.8, is 10.44 meters per second. So that second again, that divided by second, comes from where it is on our formula. So cheetah runs 70 meters in 3.62 seconds, and if we divide those two, we get 19.33 meters per second. So it's pretty obvious to see that a cheetah is faster in this situation than Usain Bolt. Okay, I would highly recommend writing in your units every time. I'm just going to write that. So use units, just because it makes sure that your answer at the end has units in there as well, which sometimes you might lose a mark for if you don't put them in. Okay. A second example of why this is really important is for something like calories. Okay. Two different companies might have the same amount of information on the back, but it could be for a different serving size. So being able to work out how much nutritional value is in 1 gram of information is really important. So chocolate A has 25 grams, has 134 kilocalories. So we want to find out how many kilocalories in 1 gram. So for that, we've got 134 calories divided by our 25 grams, which is equal to 5.36 kilocalories per gram. And that's our final answer for that one. Chocolate B has 152 kilocalories per 32. So if we divide that to find out what's in one, we're left with 4.75 kilocalories per gram. So we can see that the second one here has less calories per gram. Okay. So in Australia, any company that sells food has to put the nutritional information on the back, and that final column is per 100 grams. So that's doing what we've been doing, is making the quantity the same so we're able to compare things fairly. Okay, so if we move in, our serving size here is 30 grams. Okay, but this can be quite misleading. Okay, this whole column I think is not very helpful. Okay, this per 100 grams is really important because it tells you how much is in 100 grams, and because every company has to do it, it makes it really easy to look at two things quickly and decide which one's healthier. Okay, so I legitimately never look at that first column because they are trying to trick you, and a good example of that is Cadbury has their serving size here, right? And that looks pretty healthy. You're like, oh, it's 15 grams of sugar, that's not too bad for you. But their serving size is only 4 pieces. I don't know about you, but there's no way I could stop after 4 pieces. So I have to look at the 100 grams. And so if I'm having 60 grams of sugar, that's way too much for me. So it's about being able to look at something quickly and determine whether or not it's healthy or not. Thanks very much, and I'll see you guys later. I hope you guys found that helpful. Just a reminder that there are some free worksheets attached in the description below relating to this very topic. I also put up a PDF of the notes so you don't have to copy them from the video. If you do need any additional help, please don't be scared to send me an email. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel for some more quick math.